Greetings from Kuwait. I am Lieutenant Colonel Nossov, Commander Task Force 17. As a divisional cavalry squadron, we are organized as a combined arms team. For this special mission, 17 CAV was augmented with additional units. Those units were Charlie Company, 20th Engineers, Bravo Battery, 182 Field Artillery, 615th ASB, elements of 545 MP Company, 312th MI, 45 ADA, and 27th MSB, an Air Force Tactical Air Control Party, a Brigade Liaison Cell, and additional ARSEN augmentees, a total of 1,150 dedicated professionals. Together we made up Task Force 17. Welcome to Intrinsic Action 9701.
Pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down.
Since Iraq's surprise invasion of Kuwait 6 years ago, the United States has made a concerted effort to maintain a strong military presence in the Persian Gulf region. Part of that effort involves training alongside Allied forces in Kuwait. That's why Intrinsic Action is such a valuable training mission. Soldiers from the 1st Squadron, 7th Cavalry, deployed to Kuwait to take part in what is considered by many to be the best desert warfare training available. Using pre-positioned equipment, troops head out into the desert and set up what is known as a cabal. This is their base of operations with headquarters, personnel, and equipment support areas. While most soldiers can be found in the cabal, many others are located in remote training areas for extended periods of time. These soldiers take part in a variety of exercises ranging from individual soldier skills like small arms training to large-scale maneuvers and live fires using tanks and other heavy combat vehicles. This intense training combined with the real-world threat of Saddam Hussein's forces being in such close proximity makes Intrinsic Action one of the most true-to-life exercises in the U.S. military. Another real-world aspect is that in a time of war, our soldiers would be fighting alongside Kuwaiti soldiers. That's why a great deal of time will be spent by our troops working one-on-one with the Kuwaitis. This training will bring our armies closer together and make the transition to warfare a smooth one. After 22 hours on an airplane, you would think it would be time to rest. Not so. The troops jumped right into the swing of things with an equipment draw in preparation for going into the field. All the units drew their gear within the allotted time of 6 hours. This included the issue of tracked vehicles, wheeled vehicles, food, water, weapons, and ammunition. Troop A set a record with an astounding time of 3 hours and 57 minutes. Even after the race for gear, there still wasn't time for sleep, though, because the troops left that night for the field.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. All girls all over the world. Original man, stuntman, pon your case, man. I love how all girls are move them body. And when you move your body, you move it nice and sweet and sexy. Alright, woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want me man, man, woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want me man, man, woman. Physically better, physically better, physically. Woman, physically better, physically. Woman, you nice, sweet, fantastic. Reach up on the ocean, that's a big Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fine, energetic. Reach up on the ocean, that's a big Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fantastic. Reach up on the ocean, that's a big Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fine, energetic. Reach up on the ocean, that's a big Titanic. Woman, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want me man, man. Woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want me man, man. Eyeliner. When you face a big man, man. Nose powder. When you face a big man, man. Cookie eyebrow. When you face a big man, man. Get the lipstick. When you face a big man, man. Woman, you nice broad face and you nice hip. Big man lip and bust up them lip. Woman, you nice and energetic. Reach up on the ocean, that's a big Titan. Woman, you nice broad face and you nice hip. Big man lip and bust up them lip. Woman, you nice and energetic. Reach up on the ocean, that's a big Titanic. Woman, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
This is the end, my only friend, the end of our elaborate plans, the end of everything that stands, the end, no safety or surprise, the end. I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be so limitless and free, desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land? Lost in a romance, wilderness of pain, and all the children are insane. All the children are insane, waiting for the summer rain. There's danger on the edge of town. Ride the King's Highway, weird scenes inside the gold mine. Ride the highway west, baby. Ride the snake, ride the snake to the lake, the ancient lake, baby. The snake is long, 7 miles. Ride the snake. He's old and his skin is cold. The West is the best. The West is the best. Get here and we'll do the rest. The blue bus is calling us. The blue bus is calling us. killer awoke before dawn. He put his boots on. He took a face from the ancient gallery and he walked on down the hall.
With an exercise this size, safety is important. That's why the medical units train hard for any eventuality. This mass casualty exercise keeps them in top form for any situation.
You're unbelievable. But tell me more about mine. I'm always so concerned with the way you say you always have to stop to think first. Being one is more than I ever know. But this time I realize I'm gonna shoot through and leave you. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. Pushing down the resin, bringing it out your high self, think of the fine sign. Pushing down the better view instead of bringing the attitudes to walk the world and have to pick your attitude, brace yourself. It's great to be I know this world and what it seems.
It's unbelievable.
You burden me with your questions, you have me tell no lies. You're always asking what it's all about, so listen to my reply. You say to me I don't talk enough, but when I do I'm a fool. These times I spent I've realized I'm shivering and leave you. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say is what I love you more. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
You're unbelievable.
Me and the boys that I knew in school, 30 years old and stubborn as a herd of mules. We get all cleaned up on a Saturday night. We say yes to the girls when they ask if they look alright. Load up the cars and ride around, roll down the windows and we go to town. Here we talk high on life and we're low on gas. Trying to make the way things are, the way things used to be, good boys and me. The phone rings, it's a call of the wild. And the clothes we wear have finally come back in style. We got some tall tales that we love to tell. They may not be true, but we sure do remember them well. We work hard to have a little fun, roll up our sleeves and get the job done, son. We talk too slow, drive too fast, we're high on life and we're low on gas. Trying to make the way things are, the way things used to be, the boys and me. We talk too slow, drive too fast, we're high on life and we're low on gas. Trying to make the way things are, the way things used to be, the boys and me, the boys and me, the boys.
Chaplains help make life away from friends and family a little bit easier by offering religious services and counseling to the troops. Here, Chaplain Crane holds Easter sunrise service on a cold desert morning. This isn't the only thing that chaplains do, though. They also help in organizing morale-boosting activities like a visit by professional wrestlers from the World Wrestling Federation at the midpoint of their tour.
Welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
I just thank the U.S. Army for letting me come over here and see what they do. It's a lot harder than what I do, I'll tell you that. I'll give them credit where credit's due. They're the best.
The bulk of the 571st Medical Detachment can be found with its parent unit, the 3rd Armored Cavalry Regiment in Fort Carson, Colorado. But for a small group of those soldiers, Kuwait is currently where they hang their hats. The unit began providing air medical evacuation to the region in August of 1996, and the current rotation has been here since February. They plan on providing support through June. The biggest bulk of their evacuation missions are with the 17 Cavalry, currently participating in intrinsic action exercises, but they also provide support to other Allied forces and U.S. civilians in Kuwait. With 2 UH-60 Black Hawk helicopters ready to go 24 hours a day, the unit can be in the air and off to a mission within 10 minutes. They can make the flight from the airfield to the training area in 13. Once the patient is evacuated from the field, it's off to a hospital in downtown Kuwait. The Kuwaiti trauma teams are known for being highly skilled and give the patients the best care possible. For now, the 571st will continue to provide the highest quality air medical evacuation support available through December of '97. Morale is one of the keys to success of any military mission. Commanders of 17 CAV know that and have provided their troops with some of the best MWR activities available. The soldiers work hard and deserve to play hard. Here, the band Rollin' Thunder performs out in the cabal to the cheers of the men and women of Gary Owen. The MWR-10 helps keep troops fit to fight by providing gym equipment for working out. It also has telephones, a library, televisions, and more.
Hit it. This ain't no disco. It ain't no country club either. This is LA. All I wanna do is have a little fun before I die. Sits a man next to me out of nowhere. Apropos of nothing. He says his name is William. I'm sure he's Bill or Billy or Mac or Buddy. And he's playing ugly to me. And I wonder if he's ever had a day of fun in his whole life. And we are drinking beer at noon on Tuesday. The bar that faces a giant car wash. The good people of the world are washing their cars on their lunch break, hosing and scrubbing as best they can in skirts and suits. They drive their shiny Datsuns and Buicks back to the phone company, the record store too. Well, they're nothing like Billy and me, 'cause all I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. Until the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. I like a good beer buzz early in the morning, and Billy likes to peel the labels from his bottles of Bud. He shreds them on the bar, then he lights every match in an oversized pack, letting each one burn down to his thick fingers before blowing and cursing them out. He's watching the bottles of Bud as they spin on the floor, and a happy couple enters the bar, dangerously close to one another. The bartender looks up from his one ass, but all I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. Until the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year, stolen many man's soul and faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure Pilate washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Oh yeah. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I stuck around St. Petersburg, and when I saw it was a town on my game.
The accomplishments of the task force is truly overwhelming. From the preparations prior to departure to safely arriving home, the soldiers have exceeded all expectations and accomplishments. Right from the start, we shattered previous records, completing the draw in less than 4 hours. Crews successfully fired and qualified their tanks, Bradleys, mortars, and Paladins. We all trained our Kuwaiti counterparts, helping them rebuild and focusing on individual platoon and company level training. Training events like CAV Table 22 and the FTX proved that the task force could work to accomplish any feat given to us and do them better than anyone who had come before us. Of course, all this would not have been possible without the great support the task force received from all the support personnel. One thing I can assure you is this was no vacation. The days were long, the soldiers trained hard, the weather was harsh, and we were 10,000 miles from our loved ones. I applaud your strength and the courage you have all displayed so far, both the soldiers who participated in Kuwait and the families and friends back home. I hope this short video will provide you and your loved ones a means to remember and reflect, a way to show what and how we did things, a tool to remember the good times and the hard times, but also that you did it the standard, the Gary Owen standard. Be proud of your accomplishments, Gary Owen.